Taking class 2 for Power View. We have finished the Power View first class. We have actually started a module, Power View. In that, we have before this class, like in the first class, I have given you the introduction to Power View. I have also explained Power BI Desktop user interface. We have seen visual interactions. We have seen types of visual interactions. So, like while talking about Power BI Desktop user interface, we have seen the fields pane on the right. Near to fields pane, we have seen the visualization pane, where around 250 visuals we can use. So from that, the visuals which are available in the Power BI Desktop, those are called as default visuals. If the client is not satisfied with that, we can also use custom visuals. We can get more visuals. Near to that, we have seen the filters pane. Above that, there is a ribbon where home and all the GUI options are available. So those GUI options we have to use, get data, transformation, those things. Then we have multiple views. We have seen the multiple views. Let's start with the Power BI Desktop. I'm opening this. This is a desktop shortcut. So we have seen the multiple views. The first view is a report view, which is used for creating the visuals. The second view is a data view. It's an earlier name. So let's give it as table view. Table view, because its name has been changed, table view, where we used to do the transformation, where we used to get, for if new information is to be uh, used for making the reports and visuals, we'll be using tags in the table view. Model view, where we see the modeling, data modeling, where we do the relationship between two or more tables. And then finally, we have got report canvas. So we have opened this Power BI Desktop now. After that, there is a pages section at the bottom. So we have seen all these UI options there, user interface. Around 7 types we have seen last time. Then we have also seen the visual interaction. What do you mean by visual interactions? Then we have seen the types of visual interactions like highlight, filtering, none. So these are the types of visual interactions we have seen. I've also explained how each would be working. Now, now today's class is all about filters in the Power View. Filters in the Power View. Let me define this first. Like filters are used to show subset of data from complete data. So this is a simple definition. Filters are used to show the subset of the data from the complete data. So wherever a complete data is there, from amongst that complete data, if we want to show the subset of the data, some specific data related to the complete data, we will be using the filters. So in detail, when data set contains complete data, and when we need to show subset of data in the visuals reports, we will use filters in Power View. This is a simple definition of the filters. Let's see what we have got in the Power View. So let's take it here. So this is Power BI Desktop. Here we have to load some tables. In order to start with this, let's load some tables. Let's take it Excel as a data source. Let's see sample superstore first. Let's load some more tables. Let's take EMP, DEPT. Let's take some specific tables, DEPT, EMP, manager. Let's load this. So we have got the tables now. Let's see the modeling part. Let's see how many relationships are already been created. So I think maximum things are created. Orders, we don't have any dependency onto this. So let's not make the relationship because we don't want that. We don't have the relationship. We don't have any dependency of the making the visuals or reports on these two tables. So it's okay if we don't do the relationship part also. So finally, let's explore the filters in Power BI. See, this is a ribbon. I've already explained. This is a fields pane. This is a visualizations pane. Here we have got the pages section. Here we have got the multiple views, report view, table view, model view. This is reporting canvas. So the filters which I'm talking about is this filters pane. Here we are having number of options. We are having number of options here. So first of all, let's make something out of it. So initially we'll check this. Let's take sales table here. Let's make some visual border to that. So this is sum of sales. We'll make some more. Let's make it. So simply I'm doing copy paste by using Control C, Control V. So if I take this, here I want quantity to be sold. So simply I'll replace this sales with the quantity. Simply I'll replace this sales with the quantity. So we'll get a quantity here. Simply this sales which I've copied from here, Control C, Control V. I'll be taking now profit here. So let's replace it with the profit where we have got profit. So profit if we replace, so we have got profit by sales. So this three visuals are ready. Let's make one more visual, that is pie chart. This is a pie chart, guys. From here I have taken pie chart. In the pie chart will show around like category wise sales. So simply we'll see for category. We'll put category here. We'll simply drop sales also here. So this is like, this is pie chart. We'll simply modify this. We'll stop the legend. In the data labels, we'll just take category and data value. And we'll just, okay, that's fine. So title is good. Title will take in between, make it block a little bit. Visual data labels. In the values, we'll just increase the size a little bit. We'll take it to 12. So this is like in the, we'll give a visual border here, guys. So simply I've given visual border here. I've given width around, okay, width is fine. So this is category wise cells. I'll take one more, that is region wise. Let's make it region wise. Simply I've copy pasted it this here. Then simply we can, in order, like we want a donut chart. So simply, because the cursor is here, we have already selected here. Let's take donut chart here, guys. I've taken donut chart, but we don't want the sales by category by sales. We want like region by sales. So region by sale instead of category, we'll just simply will replace it with region. So we have got the region by sales. Everything looks similar here. Okay, this is fine. Then the last one is we'll take subcategory by sales. We'll take this tree map. Into that, we'll make subcategory by sales. So subcategory will simply drop it. Subcategory. And we'll just drag sales also. So subcategory by sales, it is ready here. So we have got this many visuals. Let's enable the data labels into this so that we could see the values of this. Okay. These are the options. So finally, we have made the visuals in order to play around with this. So simply, let's imagine that if I want to apply, we are having, let's see first, let's first see the columns into this orders table. When I'm talking about region, this is a data. Okay. This is data row ID, order date, ship mode. customer name, segment, country. If we go directly to the region, we'll see here, we have got around like 4 region data, central data, east data, south data, west data. So see, we are having like 9,994 rows here in this orders table. See, you can see here. And we have got like 4 distinct values for the regions. So we have got 4 region values here. Okay. So simply, like this is a sales value. Currently, this sales value, when nothing is selected, like when no filters are selected. See, I have selected here. I have selected here this proper visual. If nothing is selected here, no filter has been selected here. So it is showing for all the regions. So this value is for all 4 regions: west, east, central, south. This quantity is also for all the 4 regions. This sum of profit is all for all the 4 regions. Let's imagine like there is a requirement from the client that the client only wants to see the central data. He wants to only see the central data. So simply what we'll do, if he wants to see the central region sales data, so simply he'll click here. In the filters, we'll simply drag region because we are looking for central region. So whenever I drag in the, so it is like this. Earlier it is like this. Simply when I drag the column, it looks like this. When I click on this expand button, see there is an expand or collapse filter card. If I expand on this, we will be seeing the 4 regions which are available. The 4 regions which are available. So these are the 4 regions which are available. Now these 4 regions in front of central region, you can see like 2323. In front of east, it is 2848. In front of south, it is 1620. So what these are, guys? These are the rows. These are the rows. We have seen in the table view that we have got around 9994 rows. So simply it is giving us an idea that central region, these many number of rows. So these are the number of rows, guys. So if I want to apply, if I want to see the central region cell, simply I'll click on this and we'll apply the filter. So we have got the central region filter here. Let's see. Yeah, we have got the region is central. So we have got this. So this is for the region. Now the same thing, for example, we have applied to this. Okay, if in this sum of sales by region, if I want to see the west region, guys, simply I'll click this, I'll click on this, I'll go here, I'll simply see for region column, because region column is already available here, because region column has been used here. That's why the region column is available here, and sum of sales is already available here. So for creating this visual, we are already using region and sales. So I don't need to drop again. I don't need to drag again this region column here. I can simply go here. I can simply check. Okay, well, I also east data here. So if I simply click on this, so this is east data, east, only east. I have applied for a filter called east here. So this is how we apply the filters. I have applied the filters. Now let me tell you one thing. When I clicked on this card visual, at this card visual is only using the sales column as this card visual. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. See, earlier it was like this. Only sales column was there because we are using only sales column. So when I want to apply the region filter here, when I want to see the data for central region sales data, so I need to drag the column because the column is not available there. So simply I'll see the central, I'll click on here central, and we can see the data here. So what's the difference between this and this is, here the region column is already there because, sorry, the region column is already there in this and it is available here. That's why I don't need to drag again the region. I have simply applied the filter. So this is what the filter has been applied, and this proper filter, the name is called as filters on this visual. Filters on this visual. Okay, filters on this visual. So whenever a filter has been applied on any single visual, this is a 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 single visual. Whenever there is a need to apply any single filter on any single visual, any filter on any single visual, then that would be, we would be using filters on this visual. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this and let's get, sorry guys, let's get rid of this as well because we have applied the filters here. Okay, so this is filters, filters on this visual. So when we are talking about filters, we are having around, there are types of filters in Power View. See, this is an important topic, guys. Whenever in an interview, always they used to ask types of filters. Types of filters they used to more focus on. So this is an important topic. So we have got around four types of filters. One is, sorry guys. So the first one is filters on this visual. Filters on this visual. Second one is filters on this page. Third one is filter on all pages. Filters on all pages. And the fourth one is drill through filters. Drill through filters. Drill through filters. So we have got around four types of visuals here. Let's see. Like I was talking about the filters here. So we have seen the first type of filters on this visual. We are having another type is filters on this page. We are having filter on all pages. Okay. And there is one more filter. If you scroll it a little bit, this is called as drill through filters. It is also a type of filter. So this is also a type of filter, drill through filters. Okay. Now, earlier, now these are the names. Earlier, there was a name for this as visual level filters. Earlier, there was a name for this as filters, visual level filters. So any question can come. What do you mean by visual level filters or filters on this visual? Second one, what was the earlier name is page level filters. Page level filters. Page level filters. For the third one, that is filters on all pages, it is called as report level filters. Report level filters. So these were the names which were there earlier for this visual. Currently, these names are being used, whatever I have written. And the drill through filters is having the same name as they used to have earlier. Okay, so these are the filters. So let's take this first one. I have already explained to you guys what do you mean by filters on this visual. So whenever we need to filter the data only in one visual, we will use filters on this visual. Filters on this visual. It's a simple definition, guys. Self-explanatory, or it's called as visual level filters. Visual level filters. Okay. So let's see, guys. For example, let's see the difference here for the visual level filters. So, for example, if I want to apply here filters, here, if I want to see the central region cells, if I want to see on this visual, so I need to drag the region column here. Simply, I need to drag. I need to use it. I need to apply central. Okay. And this I need to do. So this is how filters needs to be applied. Now, whenever the filter is to be removed from this, so what I can do is how to remove the filters, guys. Simply, there are two options here. There are two options. Either I can remove the filter directly from here, or I can clear the filter from here. See, guys, if we are not using this column, this region column, we are not using in this visual. So whenever we need to remove we remove the filters from this, we'll always delete this filter. We'll always remove the filter from here. We'll always remove the filter from here because the region column is we are not using. But whenever there is a condition like this where the region column is being used here and we are applying some filter onto this, like if I'm selecting central, so it is showing around like central region data. Now, if the client don't want these filters, if they want it to remove, then here can we like what is suggestible here? Here we don't have the option to remove filters, guys. That's the difference. Here we don't have the options to remove filter. Here only we are having the clear filter option, because this region column we can't remove because it has been used here. So there is a difference. Here we have clear filter, guys. So if with this clear filter, if I click on that, if I click on clear filter, it will be directly clear. But here, if we see, we are having the option as, if we take the region column again on this visual, so if I apply there, so here we are getting two options, remove filter and clear filter. So it is always preferred to remove the filter from here if we want to remove the filter like this. That's the difference between this. Now, now you guys have seen here, whenever I have taken the region value or anything, if I want to again apply a region level filter here, if I am applying the region level filter in the filter type, there are number of options, guys. There are number of options, guys. See the options. These are the subtypes, guys. These are called as subtypes. Basic filtering is a subtype. Advanced filtering is a subtype. Basic filtering is a subtype. Top end filtering is a subtype. So these are the subtypes. This subtypes purely are based on the columns which we are using. If we are using the text column, because region is a text column, if you see in this, like if I click on this region, see region is a text data type. Region is a text data type. So for the region text data type, we are having three options: advanced filtering, basic filtering, top end filtering. So these subtypes are purely dependent on the data type, whatever data type we are choosing here, guys. Whatever data type. Now, if I take any other data type also, let's see by trying another data type here. Let's see the number data type also. For example, like this is a number data type. See sales. If we go to the sales column here onto this, if we see, it is a decimal number. It is a number data type, guys. It is a number data type. So we are having more options here. Then for disable, we'll see the number data type. Any number data type we'll see. Maybe profit. So guys, see, this is another number data type, profit. Here we'll see the same options. We'll see the same options. So it depends. For the number data type and the text data type, these subtypes will be same. So let's see what are the subtypes we have got here is. So there are filter subtypes. These filters are having filter subtypes. Filter subtypes. There are 5 filter subtypes, guys. Filter subtypes. 5 filter subtypes are there. The first one is basic filtering. First one is basic filtering. Second one is advanced filtering. Third one is top end filtering. Top end filtering. So this one is the third option we have got. So these are the third. Fourth option we have got is relative date filtering. These are not related to this proper data type, relative filtering. Relative date filtering. And we have got like fifth option, relative time filtering. Simply we'll copy paste here. Relative time filtering. So we have got this types of 5 subtypes. So based on data type, what I mean to say here is based on data type, whatever the data type of the column, data type of column, filter subtypes will change. Filter subtypes will change. So these option changes. So basically what I mean to say here is for the text and number data type, for the text and number data type columns, we are having 3 options. We are having these 3 options. So when the column which we are using in the filter section, when the column which we are using in the filters pane, if that column is of text data type or it is of number data type, then we will be getting these 3 options as filter subtypes. And whenever we go for date data type columns, date data type columns, so we'll be getting around 5 options, guys, here. Let me show you that. We have seen for the text and the number data type, what options we are getting. So if I want to select date here, guys, if I want to select date here, so we will be having 5 options, guys, here. See, for the date, this is order date is a date data type. So when I'm using such kind of column here, we are having advanced filtering, we are having basic filtering, we are having related date, relative time, top n. So these are the 5 filter subtypes we will get as per the column data types. So this was regarding the filter subtypes. We'll see in detail in the coming classes this thing. Now the another type of filter is, so see, whenever, guys, one more difference I need to show here is whenever I didn't click it anywhere, if I see in the filters pane, it is not visible for us where is filters on this visual. We can't see filters on this visual. Whenever we click something like this here, whenever we click something, then we'll get to see this filters on this visual options. Otherwise, this filters on this visual option is not available clearly. So what filters we need, what visuals we need to apply filters, that we need to first select, and then it will be visible, this filters on this visual. That's the difference, guys. Now the second type of visual is filters on this page. Now let's see, like if the client is here, now client is asking for a central level data. He wants to see the central region data, guys. If he wants to see the central region data, let's go to another page. Okay. Now let's see, Control A I have simply pressed here, guys. I'll be directly copy pasting this visuals here onto the page 2. I'll paste here simply. I have pasted. So in the page 1 also, the filters have been applied. In the page 2 also, the filters have been applied. So let's imagine like we are having around 2 or 4 or 5 pages here, or having different data. And for those 5 pages, if I want to apply a single filter, if I want to apply a region filter, like if those 5 pages should only show me the central region data, then what I need to do in this kind of condition, I need to go on with the filters on this page visual, filters on this page. So this proper visual, it would be working on this proper, only this page number 2 only. For this page number 2, if I want to apply this filter, central region filter, then simply what I need to do is I need to simply go here. I need to drag this here, and we need to select the central region. Now you can see all the details have been changed. Only central region data it is visible here. See, if you want to see, you can see from here, region is central. If you want to see, region is central. Let's see this central region. Let's see this central region. Central region. So this filter, this proper filter will be applied for this entire page, guys. Entire page. We can also select central and east. So central and east, both filters have been applied here. Currently, we are using only basic filtering. I'll be explaining you the other filter option also in the coming class. Now, if you see, I have applied 2 filters here. You will see 2 regions, central and east. Let's see here, central or east. Let's see here, central or east. Let's see any one out of it, central or east. So we have applied the central or east filters for the entire page. So whenever such kind of condition where the client is asking to apply the filters for, and we need to show the central region data only in any page, we will be using this filters on this page visual. Let's get rid of this. Now this particular filter is only applied to this page. If I again go and if I again apply here this filter, central region filter, if I apply, so is this filter applicable to this, guys? This page? No. This filter is only applicable to these guys. Only this page 2, because the option is filters on this page. Filters on this page. So likewise, we will be applying the filters. The name for this is page level filter also. It's called as page level filter also. Now, whatever I have explained, we have another way of doing that same thing, guys. Like this is the central level filter. Central region, if I want to show only central region visuals here, what I can do it, what is a difficult way of doing is, The difficult way of doing is simply go to individual visuals, apply filters on this visual. See, we can do that also. See, rather than get rid of this, let's get rid of this first. See, I'm just clearing this filter from here. This is a clear filter. Now everything is showing like all regions data here. Now, if I want to see only the central region visuals onto this, there are two ways, guys. The first way is simply going to this and applying filters on this visual. Simply going to this and applying region level filter here, filters on this central region. I applied their central region. Again, I'll go to this. Again, I'll apply central region filter. Likewise, I need to go everywhere in each visual and I need to apply the central region filter, guys. This is the way of getting the client's requirements fulfilled. See, again, I'll again apply central region here. So I have applied here. So individually, I can go to this also, I can go to this also, I can go to this also, and I can apply filters on this visual and I can simply apply the region filter there. But this way is quite tedious, guys. And this is not recommended. This is not recommended to do that. When we are having the pages visual, when we are having the filters on this pages visual, then it is not recommended to go on directly with this. So two ways. This is the one way which I have explained, and the other way is filters on this page. So filters on this page. Now let's see, guys, report level filters or filters on all the pages. Filters on all the pages. Now, one more thing I forgot here is, so for this, if I apply region-wise filter, region equals to central. Okay. If I apply on this page, now if I again create another visual here, okay, I have applied the filters now. If I am creating another visual here, let's take card visual here. If I again take another visual here, so let's see. Let me pull in subcategory here. Okay. I'll simply do the count of that. Okay. So this is another visual which gives us the count of subcategory. Now as this filter is applied to this entire page, whatever visuals we'll add on that visuals also, it is automatically taking the filters as central region. Taking the filter, it is just taking the filters as central region is central. That's what I want to say. If I again increase some more visuals onto page, automatically as this visual is applied here on this page, whatever visuals would be there, it is applicable to those as well. That's what I mean to say here, guys. So we have seen the report level, sorry, page level filter. This is a page level filter. Secondly, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this first, guys. Okay, this is again showing for all regions. This is again showing for all regions. So it is now showing for all regions. So now let's imagine there is a condition like client is coming. Okay, all the pages here, it should have east level region data only. It should show only east level region only. So simply what I'll go is, because we have got two pages here, we have got this option filter on all pages. Simply what I'll do is I'll go here, I'll simply apply the filter here, filters on all pages. Here I'll select only east data. I'll apply here east region only because client wants to see only east. Now if I go here also, see the values are same, sum of sales is same, sum of quantity is same. Here also it is same because I have applied here filters on all the pages or report level filters, we can call it as report level filter. So it will work in that way. Even if I again create another page here, if I again create some visual here or any page, if I again create something here, if I apply here something, see guys, sorry, yeah. If I take sales data here, if I see here sales, so why this sales is coming 678.78? Because if we see here, region is east. That filter has been applied. Whatever, how many pages you will develop here on those all pages, that particular visuals would be applicable. For this visual also, it is applicable. So we have seen this report level filters. Report level filter is, report level means filters on all the pages. So we have seen this guy now. Now let me tell you something about drill through. Let's make some modifications here, guys. Let's like copy this. I'll simply copy this to some another page here. Okay. So now there is a requirement, guys. There is a requirement. What requirement we are having is, or before requirement, I would like to tell you something. For example, there is a condition where 20 visuals needs to be created, where 20 visuals needs to be created. So if you imagine like 20 visuals, we can't create 20 visuals onto the single page. So we need to create the visuals in number of pages, guys. Okay. So we will be creating some number of pages. If those visuals are related to each other, if those visuals are related to each other and we don't have space here, if something is there which is related to the other thing, like for example, 10 visuals I need to create. The 10 visuals, 5 visuals I'll create here, and another 5 related visuals I'll create to another page. So because of this space issue, we are not able to create 10 visuals here. We will be creating another 5 on the other page, guys. So in that condition, this is first condition which I have told you. Okay. Let me get rid of this filter first. Okay. So this is another condition which I told you guys here. This is a condition. I'll simply make it bigger, guys. Make this bigger because the space is not there and it is not visible to you properly. So we have made this bigger, guys. Now let's imagine we are having a category. We are having a pie chart here, which is showing the category visuals. It is showing the category by sales. Okay. Now, if we want to see, if the client wants to see this technology, okay, these are the categories: technology, office supplies, and furniture. If the clients wants to see the subcategories of this technology filter, or subcategories of this furniture, or subcategories of this office supply, what is another way is simply what I'll do is I've created here this. We have taken another page. I have made this tree map visual. This tree map visual is a subcategory. It is showing the subcategory. It is showing the subcategory, guys, here. Now, simply what I'll do is there is an option called as drill through. There is an option called as drill through here. Okay? Drill through. Drill through is if all the related visuals are in one page, we can filter the data using visual interactions. Okay. If this visual would be in first page, if this visual would be here, okay, if this visual would be here, then we would have used the visual interactions for getting the clarity on the subcategory or anything. If would have I have clicked it here, it would have shown me this subcategory of that. But sometimes sometimes we will have related visuals in multiple pages. We'll have this kind of scenario where the related visual, this visual is related to this visual. These two visuals are interrelated to each other and they are on the multiple pages. So in that option, in that scenario, we will be using drill through filters. Drill through filters are used to pass filter condition from one page to another, guys. So if I want to pass the filter conditions from this page to this page, I will be using drill through, guys. Whenever I want to pass the condition from this page to this page, I'm just giving you an example. So at that time, we will be using drill through filters. Now we'll see how. Now, what is my requirement is if I click on this technology, I should see only the subcategories related to technology into this visual, guys. Again, I'm repeating, there is a requirement from the client that if we select any category from this page should show the subcategory of that categories. And in raw word is it should pass on the filters from this technology. It should pass on these filters from this page to this page. That is my requirement. So how to fulfill that? We'll simply select this. We'll go on with the drill through. I'll simply select this visual. Now here there is an option called drill through. Into this drill through, what exactly on what basis we are just filtering the data on the basis of category, guys. On the basis of category. If you see clearly here, there is a category. This is technologies category, furniture is category, office supplies category. So category column will simply drag onto this drill through. Category column, where is that? Category column. we'll simply go here, we'll drag, scroll down here, and simply we'll drag this category column here. So now we have dragged this category column. Now if you see here, if we simply go here, if we right click on here, you will see this drill through option. You will see this drill through option, and it is navigating me to page 3. Page 3. So if I click on this, it will show me only the technology related subcategories, guys. So what it is exactly doing is, it is passing on the filter condition from one page, from the page number 1 to page number 3. Or whenever the related visuals are there, and if the related visual is available on the other page, and if you want to pass on the filter from one page to another, we will be using drill through. Okay. Now, if you see here, for this region, if I click on this, right, I'm not able to see any drill through option here, guys. I'm not able to see the drill through option. Can anyone tell me why? Why the drill through option is not coming here? Why the drill through option is only coming onto
Because
this
only
particular?
category is added in drill through.
Exactly. So here the category is added. Now let's do one example here. In this visual, see, there is a back button here. There is a back button at the top. This, if when we hover onto this, it shows us central control plus click. So we have to control click, then it will navigate to the original page. That's what the drill through is. That's what the client will do. But here the clients are not able to see this. They don't have to press the control key here, because we are in the developer mode. We are in the development mode, and it is edit only mode, guys. Okay, so we are having this control, we need to press control. But whenever we see this visual in the Power BI service, this button, they don't have to, they only have to click onto this. They don't have to press control key here. Okay, so we have to press the control key. Now let's see here. If we go on to this, now if I simply clear out this filter, what I'll do is, in order to region to work for this, I'll again drop here region. I've dropped here region again. Now we'll see. Let's go to this first page. Now if we click on this region, we are getting the drill through option, because we have added region there. Now if we again select the page, so this here, it is showing the data for the region is west, because I have clicked onto that region there, and I have clicked through the drill through, so it is passing on the filter condition onto this visual. So simply we don't want that here. So I'll just remove this filter region here. So you understood, right? So drill through option is like this. Now, this was an option. This was an example for showing you drill through. So if you see clearly, we are having another two options: cross report and keep all filters. Cross report and keep all filters. We'll see cross report within the minutes, but let's see first keep all filters. Let's imagine we are here onto this particular visual. Okay. Now, if we apply some filter condition here, if there is a filter condition, let's say, sorry. Yeah. If we apply some filter condition, let's apply region equals to south onto this. Let's apply region equals to south. So we have having filters applied to this. Region is south. Okay. And by default, this keep all filters would be always on, guys. By default, this keep all filters would always be on. So onto this visual, I have applied a visual. I have applied the filter, region is south. Now, if I again go to this, if I drill through here, it would be navigating to page 3. So it has navigated me through page 3. But here, you would see here, technically we should see only one filter to be applied. But sometimes there is a requirement from the client that whatever condition, whatever filter is applied to the earlier visual, that should also be passed on to this one. So in this time, keep all filters plays an important role. Whatever filter was applied to this, there I have applied the region is south. So that filter would also be copied out with this. That's why keep all filters. Now, you have seen, right? Keep on filters. Now, if I switch on this, if I switch off this, keep all filters. If I again go here, see, we are here, we are having this region filter applied, south. We have selected south region here. Okay. Now let's do the drill through again. And we have switched off that keep all filters now. So let's move again here. Now, if you check here, we have got only the technology filter because keep off filter, keep all filter is switched off. We have deactivated that keep all filters. That's why that's the difference here. So keep all filters, we understood now. Now the other one is, the last one is cross report, guys. Cross report. Cross report. So here, I'll just explain you what do you mean the cross report is. We have seen the drill through filters where one page where the filter is been applied onto the first page and it is been passed on to the page 3, where the filter is been applied to the first page and it is been passed to the page 3. So in this cross report filter, simply the filter will be applied to one report. Okay, the filter will be applied to one report and it will be passed on to the other report. I am repeating it again. Here for drill through, we are using how we are passing on the filter between two pages. Between two pages, we are just passing on the filter condition. But in the cross report, we are passing on the filters between two reports, and the output would be only visible in Power BI service, guys. The output would be only visible in Power BI service, not here. So we'll be seeing the output. We can check that in the Power BI service only. Let's do one thing. Let's just close this off. Sorry guys, wait. Okay, so we are here. We have made this visual. So simply what we are going to do is, for the cross report filters, we'll simply make two reports. We'll make two reports. Okay, we'll publish them. We'll simply publish them, and then we'll see whether that cross report has been working or not. So this is my first report, for example. I'll just delete this. I'll just delete this. This page is not required here. So simply we'll delete this. Okay. This is page 2. Let's keep it as page 2 name. Okay. This is page 2. And so this is the visual here. This is the first report, guys. In this first report, so whenever we want to use that cross report, what we'll be doing is we'll be switching it off. That cross report should be on whenever we are doing. That cross report should be on. And this drill through is there. That is fine. If we are using the drill through, that is fine. Okay. But only the thing is the cross report should be on. So this is the first report. Let's save it as report 1. We'll save it as report 1. Report 1. Drill through. Okay. We'll simply report 1 drill through. We'll publish this. We'll publish this. There is a workspace called PVS PBI practice. That is a workspace. Here I'm going to publish this. Okay. We have successfully published that. Let's close this off, guys. Okay. We'll not close this off. We'll just, okay. We'll take another file here, another Power BI file to make the report 2. Okay. So this is the one. We'll simply take that, take the data set. We don't have any files here. So we'll simply take that Excel sheet here into this file. We'll go to Excel workbook. We'll simply take orders table this time from the superstore. So what I mean to say here, guys, for in this cross report, whatever filter condition is there, that would be passed on from report 1 to report 2. It is been passing on between two reports, but the drill through will be passing on between two pages, guys. That's the difference between this. We are taking the sample superstore. In that, we'll simply take orders table. We'll simply take orders table. We'll load this. Okay, we have got this orders table. We'll simply make only one visual for just demonstrating that. Let's take this map visual. Okay, we'll show some state-wise sales into this. This is a map visual. Okay, we'll show the state-wise sales here. So simply we'll add on this state column here. This is a state column. We'll again drag the sales column also. We'll again drag this sales column also here. Sorry guys. Yeah. Yeah. So we are here. So I'll simply add on sales column also here. Oh, sales column. Where is that? Yeah. So we have added the sales column here. It looks like this. See guys. This is a state-wise sales. So what I mean to say here is this is state-wise sales. This is a second report, guys. Okay, I'll just simply prepare the thing. So I'll just explain you first. So this is the first report. This is the first report. In this first report, what is the requirement is if I click on this region column, if I click on this region column, if I click on this region column, it should navigate me. If it should navigate me, whatever region I select, that should be navigated to this second report. So if I select their east region, it should show me only the east region related states. That's what the necessity. That's what the requirement from the client, guys. So what I'll do is simply I'll go here. I'll go to the drill through because we are just referring to cross report. I'll just make it on here, cross report, and I'll drag and drop this region column here. Okay. I've dragged this region column here. Okay. This is a region column. Now what I'll do is I'll simply drag this region column. We don't want this. Here we don't want this. So I'm just deleting this arrow. We don't want that back arrow here because only one page is there. Now what I'll do is I'll simply, I have actually published this to the Power BI service report 1. Let's save this report 2 as well, and let's just publish this also to Power BI service. So this is a report 2, report 2, report 2, cross report. So I'll simply save onto this desktop. So it will be saved. Yeah, guys, this is saved now. Let's publish it to the same workspace. This is a workspace where we need to publish it. We'll simply publish this also. So earlier we have published report 1. Now we are publishing the report 2 to the same workspace in order to show you the cross report thing. Okay, success. We have already published the report. Now let's go to the Power BI service. How to go to Power BI services? Sorry, guys. Let's go here, app.powerbi.com. App.powerbi.com is a URL for the Power BI service. What's this? Okay. Why it is coming like this? Okay. So we are here. App.powerbi.com. My login is already there, guys. So simply we can open the workspace here. Simply we'll open the workspace here. See, this is the workspace. This is the workspace where I published it. We'll see how it looks here. So what was the name we have given to that is report 1, report 1 drill through, report 1 drill through, report 1 drill through. So this is a report 1 drill through, and this is the report 2. So let's open this report 1 drill through, guys. See, guys, we have opened this report 1 drill through. So I'll simply show you how it actually works. I'll firstly show you the drill through. See, if I click onto this drill through will be, see, if I'm a client, if I want to drill through, if I want to see the subcategory for this, I'll simply go on there. I'll drill through. It will navigate me to the page 2. And we have got a arrow here. Now it is not asking me to press control button because it is in the read only mode now. In service, it is a read only mode. So simply I'll click on this, I'll come here. So we have seen the drill through option. Now we have to see in the cross report option. So now earlier region was not having drill through filters. Now what we have done is, what was the necessity is, if I simply go to this east column, if I click here, it should show me a drill through option here and it should navigate me to the other page. But guys, something is wrong. Let's see. 1 minute. There is a setting actually in this. See, we'll go to simply this 3 dots. We'll go to settings. If we see here, where is that? Yeah, see, there is an option called cross report drill through. For both the reports, it should be on, guys. It should be on. Then only we would be able to see the cross report drill through. Whenever we on this, we need to save this. So for report 1, I have done it. For report 2 also, let's do it. Go to settings and go to this cross report drill through. I'll simply click on this. Let's save. Now, if I go to this report 1 drill, when I go to this report 1 drill, what is the necessities? I need to click on this east and it should show me a drill through. See, guys, it is showing me a drill through to report 2, to report 2. See, to report 2. It is showing me drill through to the report 2. Now, why there are two reports is there is already another report. There is already another report which is already saved. That's why it is showing two reports here. So this is first report 1. It is just navigating me to the report 2. So I'll simply click on this. This is a sales by state. Now here only East data is available, guys. It has navigated me here only to East region, guys. So means, and we don't want here any back button. We can simply go on with this and we'll be back to the region. See here, guys, here also, drill through. Report 2. We have got two reports published into this. That's why it's showing two names. Let's get rid of this. So this is that report 2, which we have published. See, let's go to workspace, Power BI workspace. See, guys, we are having two reports. Report 2, there is a space here, but the one which we have published right now is this one, 9 o'clock. This one was done in the earlier previous batch, I guess. So this is like, see there. That's why the two options are coming there. So the thing is, the purpose is solved. Whatever the cross report thing I need to explain, I have explained, guys. Cross report thing. So this was cross report. So the things is, we for taking advantage of this cross report, we need to enable the settings in the Power BI service, guys. We need to enable the settings in the Power BI service. So we have to enable that in order to see the things. Okay. Okay, guys, let's stop it here. We'll again continue in tomorrow's class. Are there any questions for today's class, guys?
Yes,
Pranil, this is
I have a
Sriram.
yeah.
Yeah, Kathu, yes.
Yeah, actually, you showed about the cross report filters, right? So for that
Yes.
option also, do we need to keep on filters like mandatory, or we can off that also?
See, that filter has nothing to do with keep all filters actually. It has no
Okay,
connection with that. Keep all filters would be always default, it would be on only.
okay, but we can
So
off it, or like we can
yeah,
turn it off
we can off it off. We can off it,
for
but
cross reports.
yeah, for cross reports, see, keep all filters. If the client is telling that he don't want the other filters to be transferred to this page, then we can switch off that keep all filters.
Okay, okay, it depends on the requirement you're saying.
It depends on the requirement. Exactly. It depends on the client requirement. If you don't want that other page details, other page filters to be applied onto this page also, then we can off it.
Okay,
But default,
okay.
it would be on only, always.
Likewise, the filters you're showing by clicking on the data, are there ways we can create tabs or buttons to navigate to the next page?
Yes, yes. Definitely. We'll come on that.
Sure, sure.
In the coming modules, we'll be seeing that also.
Okay. Thank you, Pranil.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Pranil, good morning, Subbu.
Yeah. Good morning, Subbu. Yeah.
Okay, question. See, you are the, let's say, West region manager, and I am the East region manager. When
Yeah.
both of us are logging in our system, I should be seeing East data and you should be seeing West data. Okay, ever. Right. So I know the filters, I can give you one page. I mean, my designer can give me one page and I click on East, I will see everything, even if, with all the report level, pass on or cross level report, filter and all those things.
Correct.
But, is it possible for me every time when I log in, I should see only East, and every time when you log in, you should see West, and both of us should be able to see others later. But by default, it should be only East. So it's like user to filter mapping.
Yeah. Subbu, for the answer for your question is, we are having row level security. There is a concept called row level security in Power BI. In the coming days, I'll be taking that topic also. In that, this is specifically for East region, for East managers only, they would be able to see their data only. So that is a row level security we are being applied there.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. That is, you're saying East level manager will see only East level. I'm saying
Yes,
East level manager should, by default, see only East level, but he should be able to see his peers.
we can do the provision also. That provision is also possible.
Okay, we'll see that line. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Yeah.
Pranal, I have a question. So
Yeah.
when you are opening the cross through report, right?
Yes, yes.
So is there any link or mapping available to open the right report? Because it shows two different reports, right? We need to
Yeah,
identify the
see,
right report.
in that condition, what I can do is see what went wrong is this renaming was wrong. This report 2, if you can see this name report 2, if one would be deleted from here. See, we are having 4 reports here, different reports. This has been
Okay.
created by 2 o'clock. Okay. See, this has
Okay.
been created today only at 2 o'clock. This has been created now. So if one of them would be out from here, only this would be here, then it would be possible for you to see only one only.
Okay, if you have multiple reports, by default, it will show the other reports as well when you are.
No, that is not a problem. Actually, the data, whatever we are taking it for that is same. The data set is same for that. We have taken only orders table for that. So all these 4 tables, these are 4 reports we have made using the orders data source only. The orders table only we are taking. I mean to say this orders table.
Okay.
This is common everywhere. So that's why we are using that same. This report is also same. I might have used this for demonstrating to other people. But the same thing is there. That's why it is coming to. If one of the report would not be here, it would show only one report out of it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Pranil, Vishwa here.
Yeah, Vishwa, yeah.
Shall we get like Power BI service credentials, like we can log in and then we can publish it for that?
Yes. I'll come to that point. So after this module, we are going to start with Power BI service. But before that, what I'll do is, see, simply I'll be very frank with you on this. See, this credential, whatever we are making, Power BI service, we individual can't make it out with the help of Gmail or Rediff Mail or any other mail ID services. We can't use that to make this actually. So there is a particular, so you need to have some company email ID for this to make the login for this Power BI service. So what I've done is, there is one platform in Microsoft, Microsoft business account, what is that? Sorry. Microsoft 365, we can just make one email ID there like this. I have made the email ID and I've been using it for demonstrating this. So likewise, I'll show you one video how to create that mail ID, and you will be creating that mail ID, and you can also log into the Power BI service like that on your own. I'll be showing you that video how to create this email ID. Okay, this domain name, everything we have to create. I'll show you
We can create like our own like workspace,
yes.
correct? Like
Yeah, your own you can create, and your own this Power BI service would be there.
Okay, got it.
It would be a trial version like this also. See, this is a trial version. 31 days are left. Likewise.
Okay, got it.
Okay, we'll demonstrate that in the coming days.
Okay, like after trial version, we need to again
Yes, we need to again do that. See, otherwise you need to pay some amount for that, because it is around like $14 you need to pay for that per month.
Okay, month.
That is a
$14.
fees.
Okay, got it.
Yes. Yeah.
Pranil, I just want to add one point here. So we can create official email from the mail.com also. So that email also we can use here.
No. I don't think so. That email ID would be possible. Mail.com.
Yeah, mail.com, but it is not opening in India. But out of India, yeah, we can use any domain. So that email ID is you can use.
Okay, see, you need to try that. I haven't tried that, to be very frank with you. I haven't tried that. You can try that. See, simply what you need to do is, if you are having the email ID with a different domain, you can simply go to apps.powerbi.com like this, apps.powerbi.com, and you can simply log in and you can sign up for that. And let's see whether it is working or not. That you can do. You can try on your own. But the one which I have tried is this one. I am having I have created this by using some email ID. Here, this domain name also I have created on the Microsoft, and I've been using it for demonstrating purpose.
Yeah. Okay, let me check with my domain. So yeah.
Sure. Okay, guys. I think the questions are you're satisfied with the questions, answers. Sorry. So let's end the session here only. Thank you.